welcome to our English news coming to you from Canal Algérie. First, the top stories of the news. While inspecting the different pavilions of the ITF, the President of the Republic gives instructions to launch a commercial flight linking Chad, a port dedicated to cement export, and highlights the role of startups. As part of the ITF, Africa Diaspora Day opens in Algiers to examine ways and means of involving the African nationals abroad in their country's edification and development. An important participation of startups in the ITF with dedicated project leaders determined to serve their continents in all fields. And the genocidal war goes on in Gaza with the bombing of a residential building documented by the EPTV correspondent on the spot. Welcome back. First in our news, the President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, inspected several pavilions of the ITF, where he received detailed explanations relating to the products displayed, including the stand of electronic products and that of major projects, inquiring about their achievement on the ground. During one of his stopovers, the head of state instructed the CEO of Air Algérie company to launch a commercial flight towards the Chadian capital N'Djamena to further upgrade the bonds linking the two countries. He called as well for launching a port dedicated to cement export, while commending the role of startups and their contribution in meeting the needs of the local markets. Still with the same events, asked by the President of the Republic, Acting Prime Minister Sifir Rib chaired the opening session of the African Diaspora Day held as part of the fourth edition of the IATF. The Premier highlighted the economic and cultural bonds linking Africa with African diaspora, stressing the necessity to consolidate them for the continent's development. Sifir Rib extended the participants the greetings of the President of the Republic, wishing them success in their proceedings. Algeria is hosting the Inter-African Trade Fair 2025, a major event meant to boost regional trade, spotlight national economic potential, and position the country as a driving force for South-South cooperation. Coverage by Amina Zehef, taken up by Melissa Lila Balaman.
The Intra-African Trade Fair stands out as an exceptional platform to boost commercial exchanges across African markets. IATF 2025 also aims to serve as a strategic showcase, highlighting the productive potential of Algeria's economic fabric within the framework of intra-African trade. This year, we are participating with 100 representatives from the National Agency for Microcredit Management, specifically to showcase their expertise in their respective fields. Gaining visibility at the African level is already a valuable step forward for the agency's beneficiaries, and it aligns with our vision and strategy of eventually building recognition on the international stage. This represents an excellent opportunity for non-hydrocarbon export businesses, especially with the event being hosted in Algeria. Producers and products from Algeria are showcased on their own ground, making it easier to present a genuine Made in Algeria platform to African markets. And it is not just about selling. We're equally focused on attracting investment and fostering exchanges between Algerian entrepreneurs and their African counterparts. We share the same roots, which makes it all the more important to pursue win-win investments that allow us to move forward together.
Entre Africains et Algériens, on est du même sang, ce qui fait qu'on a intérêt soit à faire des investissements gagnant-gagnant pour que nous puissions aller au-delà.
Algiers 2025, the African capital of trade, embodies the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement, which seeks to strengthen South-South partnerships.
Accompanied by the Energy Minister, Mohamed Arqab, the President of Mozambique, Daniel Francisco Chapo, paid a visit to the province of Chipaza and its archaeological sites. Algeria's guests headed to the museum of the city, going back to the Roman era. Later on, the President of Mozambique paid a visit to Rice Palace here in Algiers and got detailed information about the history of this architectural masterpiece. The Energy Minister, Mohamed Arqab, received on Friday the Namibian Deputy President, Lucia Witboe, as part of the IATF. The meeting was a good opportunity to exchange and review ways and means of further promoting bilateral cooperation, notably in the energy, hydrocarbon, electricity and solar energy sectors. Always with the ITF 2025, over 2,000 exhibitors from agriculture and healthcare to cosmetics and tech highlight how African startups are driving the continent's rise on the global stage. Covered by Walid Yousfi, taken up by Melissa Lila Balaman.
At 23, Iman is already running her own startup. It is built on a simple idea, using new technology to rethink agriculture, cutting down on waste and making better use of resources. Our project is rooted in agri-tech and food security. We combine aquaculture with crop protection to eliminate waste. We're hoping to connect with partners who share this vision. IATF 2025 is bringing together more than 2,000 exhibitors with startups in the spotlight. From healthcare and agriculture to cosmetics and high-tech, the spotlight here is firmly on Africa's new generation of founders. This is a chance for us to show what we're capable of. IATF is a unique opportunity for me to explore the Algerian market and establish a presence here. For these entrepreneurs, the event is more than an exhibition. It is a platform to gain visibility and a launchpad for future partnerships. We also highlighted the African Startup Conference, launched in 2022, which has become the continent's largest tech and innovation event. Together with our African Union partners, we plan to hold the 4th edition next December, continuing to strengthen Algeria's role as a leader in startup innovation.
Repositionner et améliorer la position de l'Algérie comme leader en innovation en start-up.
This will also be a chance to share Algeria's achievements with the other 54 countries across the continent. Together, these startups are making a statement. Africa is determined to secure its place as a global powerhouse in the years ahead.
To the international news now, the Rif region in Morocco is boiling after the short appearance of Nasser Zefzefi, a key figure of the Rif protest movement in the city of Hoceima, attending the funeral of his father before being sent again to prison that he left only for this sad event. Demonstrations were held calling for Rifians' rights and denouncing oppression. More details in this report. The city of Al Hoceima was gripped by deep emotion during the funeral of Ahmed Zefzefi, father of Nasser Zefzefi, the key figure of the Rif Hirak movement. The deceased, who passed away after a long battle with illness, had served as an official spokesperson for the families of detainees and was widely regarded as a respected voice of the protest movement. Very quickly, the ceremony, attended by a large crowd paying tribute, turned into a real demonstration as Rifians expressed their enduring anger at marginalization and the violation of their rights. Rif flags were raised high, turning the funeral into a real show of popular strength. In her appearance at the funeral, Nasser Zefzefi, sentenced to 20 years in prison after the 2016 Hirak protests, addressed the crowd at the close of his speech. He declared the presence of all is a victory for the party. In a statement, the Moroccan Association for Human Rights paid tribute to Ahmed Safzafi, describing him as an activist and defender of human rights who carried with him the pain and injustice endured by the Rif. This mobilization once again reflected the determination of the Rifians never to remain silent in the face of injustice. From Morocco to the latest development in the Palestinian territories, always subject to the Zionist attacks. To this effect, a 12-floor residential building was bombed by the occupation forces, moments documented by the EPTV correspondent on the spot, Wissam Bouzaid.
غربية لمدينة غزة بعد تهديد الاحتلال الإسرائيلي لقصف وهدم ونسف برج سكني يفوق 10 طوابق.
طبعا البرج وفي حواليه مخيمات كثير في المنطقة، مخيم الكتيبة، مخيم أنصار، يعني البرج في موقع فيه مخيمات كثير والناس فيه مليانة جوا كمان كثير، ونزحوا من المنطقة وهيهم فوق قاعدين أساسا، وعلى الجهة الثانية كمان الناس قاعدة في الشوارع مش عارفة وين تروح.
لكن بعد دقائق من وصولنا إلى هذا البرج قام الاحتلال الإسرائيلي بقصفه بعدد من الصواريخ الثقيلة.
A horrendous crime indeed. Sports now. CS Constantine defeated MB Reset with 2-0 as part of the third week of the National Football Championship. The Western derby between MC Oran and ES Mostaganem ended in a goalless draw, while GS Saura was victorious with 1-0 over AS Schliff. Let's follow the highlights of these games.
تبادلات بطريقه ممتازه والهدف الاول الهدف الاول في المباراه لمصلحه النادي الرياضي القسنطيني، ويضع الكره في الشباك للمره الاولى 1-0 للنادي الرياضي القسنطيني. المباراه بمدرجات شهيره تلعب الكره في القائمه الثاني، المتابعه والهدف الثاني من القائد ابراهيم هداف الفريق يسجل ويوقع على اول اهدافه هذا الموسم، هداف الفريق الموسم الفارط.
يفضل لعب الكره الطويله السريعه لبركات على الجهه اليمنى الارضيه داخل المنطقه، البحث عن التهديد والتسديد والسلام. اول اهداف هذه المباراه لمصلحه عناصر شبيبه الثوره عن طريق حاميه عند الدقيقه 22 بعد مجهود رائع من بركات.
والحكم في هذه اللحظة يعلن عن نهاية هذه المواجهة بين مولودية وهران وترجي مستغانم من دون فائز بنتيجة بيضاء 0-0.
And with the sports, we come to the end of our news bulletin in English. Tomorrow, another day, other news. Keep tuning to our channel, and bye-bye for now.